And we're coming to you live from the campus of Johns Hopkins University, right outside the Northway apartment buildings, home to several dozens of Hopkins students who would soon be facing a letter of eviction. Just last night, an armed robbery at the 3100 block of Guilford Avenue, and a remarkable story about an elderly couple who was able to reach the police just in the nick of time. Top story today on a neighborhood hero. Thanks to this 2-foot fluffy friend, a girl is saved from the top story of a burning building. Allergy season is on the prowl. Reasons why this spring rates are skyrocketing and sending some straight to bed. That is, their hospital. Here on the corner of 33rd and St. Paul's, where just this morning a girl was struck to her death. The incident happened at about 7 a.m. this morning. Reports saying that the unidentified female has been struck and killed at the intersection of St. Paul and 33rd.
Well, the 18-wheeler actually, the light was green, so it had the right to turn this way. The car actually ran the red light, so it wasn't supposed to go. And the girl was crossing the street on the crosswalk, and it just happened really fast.
And do you think that, on this campus that a lot of accidents like this happen?
It can be a problem sometimes. I've noticed that there actually have been a few accidents this semester.
Pedestrian-related accidents are hardly unheard of here at the Hopkins campus, as the U.S. Department of Transportation and public safety officials are closely working together with the school to create safer walking conditions for students, including installing crossing guards at each intersection, as well as some construction taking place on North Charles Street that will be going on until later next year. Reporting to you from the corner of 33rd and St. Paul, Tola, WBAL-TV. Just in from White House officials, the president is in Baltimore today, looking to help create job opportunities for the middle class. A drunk driver speeding down Route 40 highway headed eastbound. Investigators say the pursuit initiated around 11 p.m. last night, when the driver was detected to be going a dangerous 100 miles per hour. The chase continued for about several miles before terminating. The victim was then asked to step out of his vehicle and immediately arrested. This evening in Baltimore County, near Park Heights Avenue at about 7 p.m., a 2010 Ford Fusion was rear-ended by a truck, causing it to collide into the back of a minivan. Victims in the van and truck are both fine, but both the passenger and driver of the Ford had been rushed to the Greater Baltimore Medical Center, where medics confirm the two are in serious but stable condition. Here at the Northway, students have been living in this building for already a year, some even longer, when just last week they received the derailing news that they would have to be put out. One can imagine the surge in stress levels as the fight for housing became dangerously more realistic. Students were notified via a letter taped to their doors declaring the building's closure due to major necessities for reconstruction and renovation. Many students were devastated and heartbroken, as this could mean being stuck with no place to go.
I've been living in the Northway it'll be a year on June 30th. When I officially got the letter, I was a bit inconvenienced because initially they were talking to work out a contract to see if they could prolong the leases here and allow the renovation to happen at a later period, but that didn't go through. So when they finally said that we had to leave by June 30th, I was just like, well, I still want to be here for the summer to be able to work, so now I have to find someplace to live for like a month and a half. So it was just very inconvenient.
About 53% of the Hopkins student population lives in college-owned, operated, or affiliated. A deafening explosion could be heard this afternoon as the ground shook. A train that was derailed off its tracks as it collided with a garbage truck. A deafening roar caused the ground to shake Sunday afternoon at around 2 p.m., the impact sending shattered pieces of garbage and train parts everywhere. Many bystanders and shop owners came to a standstill to witness the industrial cargo train as it collided with a garbage truck. The collision so forceful, the train was sent completely off its tracks and catching fire just moments after. Investigators say that the train seemed to be going about 49 miles per hour and beeped its horn at least 3 times before colliding with the truck. Located on the corner of Pulaski Highway and the 7500 block of Lake Drive, I'm Tola reporting for WBAL-TV. Looking for a great way to kick off the summer? Come see where it's all happening at the Charles Village Festival. Okay, so could you just tell us a little bit about, how many years you've been a vendor here at the festival?
Actually, this is our 3rd year.
Okay.
And we do live locally. We live over on Calvert Street,
okay.
So this is just 3 blocks away. So for a vendor, this is as good as it gets.
Okay. And what kind of, items do you have here today?
We actually make jewelry, and it's primarily art jewelry. We use ancient materials for our beads, so ancient Roman coins, metal detector bits from the UK, and ancient Roman garnets, Egyptian lapis. Very interesting.
Unique.
Beads. Yes, very unique.
Okay.
It gives us a great chance to see everybody we know in the neighborhood. We see all of our neighbors and all of our friends come, and so we get to go and do a lot of socializing, and we get to make some money too.
That's always a good thing.
So it's always a good thing.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This place is buzzing with Charles villagers. We have one right here, an authentic, and she's going to tell us a little bit about how she's enjoying this lovely occasion.
I think that it's such a great thing to do and have during the summer. It's like the first couple of days it's been really hot out, so it's nice to have a little congregation of people with music and lots of arts and crafts and lots of good food. Fried Oreos are really good.
Definitely. And is this your first time here at the festival, or have you been previous years?
This is my first time.
And how do you like it?
It's very good. It's fun. It's very hot.
And what would you say is your favorite part of the festival, if you could choose one thing?
I had the fried Oreos, and so those were amazing. So definitely the food was really good.
There you have it. I think I might have to try out those fried Oreos.
I have my masks that I make. They're leather and made through a process with vegetable tanned leather. And vegetable tanned leather is leather that has been soaked underground with oak chips on top of it. And so when the leather is wet, it's very malleable, but as it dries, it retains the rigidity of the oak chips and retains its shape.
Wow.
And I hand make them and paint them. It takes me about a day to make a mask, but I can make 2 masks in a day generally.
Wow. Okay.
If I just set up the timing right.
Right. Cool. This is really awesome. I've never seen anything like this. Hi, how are you today? Good. Are you having fun at the festival? Yeah? Could you tell us what your favorite part about the festival is? The animals? And what's your favorite animal? Tigers. Very cool, very cool. It's all happening here in Charles Village. They're kicking off the summer right, from your favorite jazz numbers to some of the best country hits. They've got all types of performers today at the festival, not to mention food, drinks, and vendors galore.